So after trying several options, I think I'll go for this position because it's the only one that fits uh, those two holes here on the frame. So I'm gonna do that. I bought some longer screws, so I don't have to use the original ones. They are slightly longer and wider, so I think it's gonna ensure a more stable fixing of this battery base. I also have this here. There is a hole on the base, and I'll probably fix this one as well with a couple of zip ties, and it should work, I hope. It looks stable. I mean, it moves with the whole bicycle. So now that we got to move this battery here, we have to remove everything from here, because here goes the throttle, and this we should change both the levers, brake levers, because we got new one. And I'll probably need to move this guy here, because here goes the throttle and I don't have space for that, so I need to move this, but which is also a good one, because I wouldn't want to accidentally like change gear when I am accelerating, right? So this goes away here, so we don't do that. Brake levers off, this off, this off as well. And yeah, let's try to put everything on. So disassembling the brakes is not that difficult, but you have to align, right, these two, so you have like space for the cable to go out, and then you take it out from there. It's not that bad, you just need a bit of patience. This cable from the rear brake is too tight. I cannot get it out. So in case you experience the same, well, you have to release the cable here from the brake pads. It's very hard. It's very hard. So after a while I was able to release it, but I had to use both hands. Makes sense because it is a brake, it has to be tight, but yeah. Now you can see that here is a bit loose now. So as I said, you have to align and take it out. I am noticing that probably the design has some say disadvantages. Now this was supposed to be mounted like this, right? Like this, sorry for the messy recording here, like this.
okay, but I don't have space, because you see, if I put it here, then I cannot slide in the battery, and I cannot do this, there's no space anyway. So I have to mount it like this. As I said, the problem is that there I have like super nice hole, which is gonna create, now I open this, it's gonna create a nice swimming pool here. So this is like waterproof problem number one. Those connections also don't look super waterproof, and also there are a couple of other issues like this. If you look at this, let me remove this. Okay, you see this? So now what's gonna happen is that water is gonna come here, it's gonna flow here, it's gonna enter that. That's another waterproof problem. And that we don't like it. Another thing here, you see, here also the water can slide in and then flow all the way up to the engine, and that's another waterproof problem. Now the most difficult thing is about the controller, which is supposed to go higher. So at least what I am expecting is that water shouldn't like go all the way up following the cables. Now I'm dropping it, so it's not a waterproof. It's not gonna be a problem. And if you look at those here, you see the exit for the cable, they don't look super waterproof, I have to admit. Yeah, also this one. So I'm gonna use some unconventional approach, at least for the time being, until I find a more permanent solution. And I hope the weather till that time is gonna be nice. Otherwise, goodbye controller, goodbye engine. Yes, I hope that this at least is waterproof. Should be. I hope. I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? Okay, we will find out. Okay, temporary fix problem number one. The problem is that it is Sunday, so all stores are closed, of course. I cannot buy glue, cannot buy silicone or something like that. So I have to use a bit of imagination, and I use this. Yeah, I know I do not recommend this, though it's gonna hold for a while. And as long as, you know, stores are open again and I have time to fix it. So let's try to put it back into place. Okay, this is how it looks after the thing is not perfect, but at least I don't have a hole like 1 centimeter big in the base. I let it dry for a while. If you have a hair dryer, you can use that. I don't have it, so I use sun. I will use a bit of sun. It's a mess here. Anyway, yeah, temporary fix done. While I wait for my chewing gum stuff to do his job, I can like start the assembling exercise here. Okay, temporary fix for a problem number two is this one. I've created these nice sleeves with a zip tie and another thing I'm not gonna tell you, but I think it was new. So temporary fix for problem number two done. And we said we had this problem here and also maybe a little bit here. So this should hold. this should not, but my idea is to like insert this into the controller bag, so it's gonna be like protected from rain. It should work. So we don't need anything temporary for this. Okay, at this point I would like to start sliding in the components here. So this we have the shift, and this has to go all the way to this. Maybe we should like shorten a little bit this, but we'll see. Then we need the lever, brake lever, and this should go like this. And then we need the throttle, which is here. Now this goes, nope. Don't do stupid mistakes. This should go like this, then we see which, okay. This needs a sleeve, which is somewhere, I don't know where. There you go, I found it in the controller bag. So this goes in like this. And then what we need to do is to put the handlebar grip, which I hope is gonna fit. What's going on here? Why this doesn't, okay. Come on. And this should go like this. I cannot do it with one hand, but anyway, you understood. So yeah, this looks a bit messy, but it's something that you have to take into account. I finally managed to buy some glue, and as you can see now, the glue is in there, and I don't know if you can see it well, but let's try like this. Yeah, you see now that the hole now is filled with glue. I have used some paper tape to avoid the glue like flowing everywhere, and it's holding for the moment. Let's wait that it dries up, and then it should be good. Okay, so what have we done here? We got grip, throttle, brake lever, front derailleur, phone holder, very cheap one, ignition switch, LCD screen, and a bit hidden by the LCD screen is the ring bell. Then we have rear derailleur and the other brake lever. So as you can see, I like to have the lever like very low, because when I'm riding like this, maybe I should use the other hand. When I'm riding like this, you see, like the lever should be in line with your arm and your hand, so you don't have to do this to catch the lever, which usually is very high. They set it very high, I don't know why, but I like to do like this. This is something that I got used to do with motorbikes. Maybe like this is a bit too low, but you got the idea. So we installed everything. Now we need to do the tedious part, very tedious, of cable management. and they are very long. I don't know why they're so long. Maybe they're like for a bus. I don't know. So we're gonna have four cable coming from the front, which is the throttle, brake lever, and then we have the other brake lever and the LCD screen. Plus we will get the battery cable and the motor cable. So we're gonna have four from the front, one from the middle, and one from the back. I'm gonna try to put the controller bag in this position here, and yes, that should be it. Then we should be good to go. I will be doing that off camera because it's a very tedious trial and error approach, and yeah, let's hope it works.